Hold on, y'all. My bad. Okay, my bad, y'all. So we're gonna do a reading on Micah Miller, and I do not know the husband's name, so we're gonna call him Pastor Miller. Okay. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on picking up rumors, or I could just be wrong. Okay. So let's go ahead. All I know is that she allegedly, unalived herself via gunshot wound, and that he, at the end of his sermon the next day, announced this. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. What happened to Micah Miller? Clarity, please, and thank you. What happened to Micah Miller? What happened to Micah Miller? I'm sorry, y'all. All right, y'all. Hopefully that's it. All right. Okay. So let's go. So So we got the justice first, and sometimes, and we will know for sure as we go along, that is my revenge card. And where we ended was here, the devil and the death card. So this again is showing something that she was stuck with. Typically with the devil, it's something that we can get ourselves out. So it's obsession, it is addiction, so drugs, it is um, toxic relationships, things like that. So let's keep going. What happened to Micah Miller? Allegedly, what happened? We have Five of Cups. So we have some regret here. Strength. Now, she's taking it back to some. Wait, I thought the. Child, hold on. I could have sworn I seen the Six of Cups. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay. But I still feel drawn like to something in the past. Okay. So she felt like something was going on. She was looking for guidance, spiritually, obviously. Well, I won't say obviously, but she's looking for some guidance on what to do about her situation. There hadn't been any happiness or genuine happiness in a long time. Okay. So she was walking away. Now, let's get into it. So, again, we ended with that Eight of Cups there. So, let's go ahead and dig deeper and see what all this energy is. Okay. Why the justice for what happened? I hope I'm saying her name right. Micah Miller. Why justice? We got Sun card. So it's also like exposing something. So I wonder if she was going to expose something. Okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So it could be that her husband or someone else could be an earth sign, maybe even her. So Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay. Now, okay, pentacles are money. So this may have something to do with money, taxes, IRS. Okay. Yeah, but something going. See, Five of Pentacles here. Something going on with money again, and something that was keeping her stuck. Look at that right there. That's where we ended here. Okay. And this, ooh, it's a lot about maybe some missing money or something like that. Or, again, it's just talking about how their relationship was disconnecting. But even here, we had that Three of Pentacles, which could be, a community. So that could be the church itself. So I wonder if the church was any financial dangers or, something connected to that. So let's move on to this Five of Cups. Tell me about what happened. So I would assume, yeah, they do have kids because I remember somebody saying they had posted a video. He had children, his children, and they put a clip of him saying how much he couldn't stand, being a father, basically. Um, yeah, and that child is there with the hangman, so more stuck energy. So it's almost like maybe she even regretted it, and this could just be speaking of his energy, but yeah, it's like after that, it was just like no, essentially or initially, it was not really an option to walk away, or I she just didn't want to, the typical type of answer. I didn't want my children to be raised separately and everything, and I believe this was his second wife, I think. So yeah, they're, secretly for a while they have been pretty much disconnected, okay? So even if they were living together or whatever, it seems like, they were living together apart. Okay. So why strength? Why strength? Ten of Cups want to be in reverse. Happy family is not, things aren't what it looked like, obviously. Tell me more here. Yeah, so much secretive energy, so much secretive energy. Why the High Priestess? Okay, strength in reverse, feeling like she couldn't even rely on her faith, made her question a lot of things about herself and her beliefs and everything that was going on around her. So I wonder, had she taken a break from going to church prior to this happening? Or had they recently been on a vacation? It seems more like a break, from I don't know. Why the Eight of Cups? So it's almost like plotting a getaway, and maybe even being caught, because it's this idea of, taking my children and leaving. But then as she's trying to leave, there's a conflict. So there's a fight. Okay. And again, they could just been fighting over the children, or this was a conversation they had, or fear he had, or, so yeah. So it's showing him being abusive to her, and, in one way or another. So it looks like he maybe tried to convince her that, the best thing was for them to stay together if they had this conversation, which it looks like they, did, or it was quite obvious that this was coming. So, in terms of breaking up, her leaving or whatnot. So tell me more about what happened to Micah Miller, pastor's wife. Micah Miller, what happened? Fear. She was in fear of leaving and fear of him, fear of relationships. She was lonely. Like I said, they had already been broken up. She felt like he didn't empathize or sympathize with her, or didn't try to understand her or anything like that. And that basically her purpose was to be his wife, raise them kids, and serve him. Okay. It was a lot of pride and ego there. There was a lot of broken trust. Okay. And there was patience. And maybe she's also saying that I took too long to execute the plan to leave. Okay. So we need to dig deeper. Let me get these up. Make sure y'all please do hit the like button. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. So did Micah Miller unalive herself? Make it plain, make it clear, yes or no. Did Micah Miller unalive herself? The pastor's wife, First Lady Micah Miller. Did she unalive herself? Yes or no? Oh, that flipped back over. Let me double check. Okay. And this. So she's bringing up work here. So I don't know where she supposedly unalived herself at, but let's dig deeper. And I'm gonna use that other deck too. Okay. Okay, what are you saying here? So I don't know if you know what. I'm sorry. I know I said that was the last time, but that wasn't my fault those times. Okay, so I could not find that. I didn't want to take up too much time, but lately, the Eight of Pentacles has been also like my park card, or something of that sort. So, um, they said she was found at a park. Okay, so it's showing me her waiting for somebody there, or somebody waiting for her there. Okay, because it's showing me again having patience for somebody. So why? Huh? And I wonder what their zodiacs are. But yeah, it's showing me a park, but I'm also seeing kids there. So like, I'm gonna have to get more details, and maybe if we get a lot of views or whatnot, then we'll do a part two. And feel free to ask questions in the comments. But I'm seeing masculine energy here. Yep, there you go. And look, it popped out as soon as I said that. The Emperor. So initially you have the King of Cups with the Page of Cups. Anything else here before we move on? And we have this. It was a fight. It was a tussle. There was an altercation. So I'm getting that she didn't unalive herself, but let's look deeper because we just need to make sure. I don't want to be saying, no. Writer. Are they saying that she left a note or something? Huh. There would be some evidence there. I know, like, well, based off of me just looking to see if she had a job, I see that they ruled it already as a self unaliving. But yeah, even the office is coming up here. Science in the office. So there would be some type of um, evidence, if you will. So whether that be, DNA of some sort, or if it's like virtual evidence or some type of receipts that would give some type of clues here. But yeah, unfulfilled here. Take action. So let's see. So those things, unfulfilled and take action, would lead us down the other side of, yeah, she did it to herself. But we're gonna dig a little bit deeper to make sure. Okay. Who, if anybody, was at the park with Micah Miller? Was anyone at the park with Micah Miller? Was she before or during, or yeah, before or during she unalived herself? Was anyone else at the park with Micah Miller before or during the time that she allegedly unalived herself? We got Empress, which we will say is her, right? But it could be somebody else. But the Empress would be a yes if I just looked at that. But let's see what else comes out. Was anyone else at the park with Micah Miller when she allegedly unalived herself? During that time, was anyone else there with her? Judgment. Is anyone else there with Micah Miller? Okay, the Emperor. See, bruh. Okay, temperance is in reverse. Somebody lost their patience. Somebody tried to give somebody an out or opportunity. And I'm seeing an argument and I'm seeing somebody threaten to do just what they allegedly possibly did. Okay. Sorry, y'all, my nails is busted. But you see what I'm saying here, okay? So let's dig deeper. What's back here? All right, so why the Empress for if anyone else was at the park with Micah Miller when she allegedly unalived herself? Why the Empress? Why the Empress? One more. Okay. So she was at a crossroads and she was either she was and or someone's telling her you are acting irrationally. You're acting without thinking, you're emotional and woo woo woo. Let's get back together. Let's move on past this. I know things haven't been great and you've been unfulfilled, but let's work this out. Allegedly. Why judgment? The Queen of Swords and the Sun. So she's saying, nah, I don't want to work it out. Matter of fact, I think this would be the best thing for me, for us, for the family, and possibly some information here. So, but we're also obviously going to why this happened, why she possibly did it to herself, or why someone else possibly did it to her. So let's move. Sorry about that. Let's move on to the Emperor. So we ended here with that King of Pentacles and his heartbreak, and that King of Pentacles keeps showing up quite a bit. Tell me about that Emperor. Page of Pentacles. So he's extending the olive branch allegedly, or it's appearing that way. Okay, or what he's offering isn't enough. Okay, tell me more about that Emperor for. So he could have been apologizing. See, they were talking. This was supposed to be a talk allegedly. Okay, so what else came under the Emperor is maybe he was cheating, possibly. He could be apologizing for that or apologizing for a number of things, right? But they were having a conversation there. And yeah, and there's regret and apologies and all of that. But let's keep going. Let's dig deeper, use some other decks. Okay, make sure y'all please do hit that like button. Friendship in reverse. Pride, courage. And under him, it is guilt and abundance, child. Guilt and abundance. Where we ended was discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to with service. I feel good when I can help others. On the back, it is surrender and growth. Let's do love oracles. Pay attention to red flags and deception. Past life and release your ex popped out, but we're going to put them back in and keep shuffling. One more shuffle. Children. All right. Retreat. Time to disconnect from the world. So she's trying to, have some time to herself, trying to get away from the situation. She's trying, that's under her, disconnect from the world. Can we have one for judgment? That is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection here. Okay. And then under the Emperor is express your love. So yeah, he's allegedly trying to woo her and pull her back into the situation, and she wasn't going. So yeah, let's get these up. So why is Micah Miller out of her physical body? Why is Micah Miller out of her physical body? Is it a decision she made, someone else made? What's the motive behind this? Why is Micah Miller, the pastor's wife, out of her physical body? Why is Micah Miller out of her physical body? Okay, Six of Pentacles. There were probably some breadcrumbing, or there was an equal give and take in the situation. Um, so let's see what else. Ace of Swords. She found out about something. She found out that he wasn't given equal give and take, that he wasn't really in, the way she wanted him to, or that a husband should be. Why is she out of her physical body? Ace of Pentacles. The Moon. See, I don't know. It just makes me feel like she was there to meet somebody. Okay. Okay. Maybe again, she found out about some cheating. Perhaps the final card was that Four of Wands. Well, screen was blurry as hell. I'm like, okay. Again, we keep seeing this conversation. I don't know if there was a letter that she wrote or something, but that could be that. But I believe that he may be a water sign. Don't have to be. So that is Pisces, um, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, talking about our family, trying to convince her, but all the while being deceptive. I don't know if this was about, oh, divorce papers or some type of contract, and he's like condemning her for breaking up the family. Yeah, so she was trying to decide. Well, again, she could have been at a crossroads. Of course, that's not an easy decision to make necessarily. And so she maybe wasn't exactly sure what she wanted to do. But like I said, he was trying to get her to come back with that Six of Cups. Okay, so let's clarify what we have up here. Yeah, the love wasn't there anymore. Unrequited love at this point. She was tired of it. Yeah. He was set on come back, okay? Um, and maybe she was willing to hear him out, obviously, but then it feels like a point in that interaction where she's like, this is a setup, basically. That's how it feels to me. Ace of Pentacles. Why? See, that Ace of Pentacles is some bullshit. See that Five of Swords? Competition, BS, pettiness. It's pretty close to the Seven of Swords in my book. Why the Moon? The Emperor. The Emperor is the one that is hidden or she's fearful of, and he has a dark side, and this is one of the reasons she's out of her physical body. Tell me more about the Moon. Nine of Cups, just unrelentless. It's just very arrogant. See, Five of Pentacles up under the marriage. She wanted to leave her marriage, and that's another reason why she's out of her physical body. And this is about money as well. So okay, so let's ask this more direct. Same question, but a little bit more direct. Maybe we can get more information. Well, first, let's ask this. Did Pastor Miller, Micah Miller's husband, allegedly, this is just some cards. I'm just pulling cards, y'all. Did Micah Miller's husband, Pastor Miller, unalive her, allegedly? Is Micah Miller's husband, the pastor, responsible for her being out of her physical body? Is Pastor Miller responsible for Micah Miller being out of her physical body? Okay, so we ended with the Seven of Wands, defensive, uphill battle type vibes, something with timing, again, doubling down on that because of that patience, that temperance. Back here again is that, okay, so what came out was unfulfillment, suffering in silence, stuckness, and then we have the Ten of Wands is what we ended with. So let's dig deeper before we can answer that question. We do have some energy that seems planned. So that could be planned on her part, right? But let's see. Why the Four of Cups? For is Pastor Miller responsible for his wife's unaliving? Why the Four Cups? Tell me more. Hierophant went in there, went back in the Six of Wands. This seems like, a solution to a problem. Why the Hermit? Why the Hermit? Again, stuck energy. Three of Swords. Why the Eight of Wands? Why the Eight of Wands? That flip back over. Why the Eight of Wands? I guess we'll take. I wonder if there was another woman. Yeah. I wonder if there was another woman. Yeah, this was planned. This was planned. I feel like there's more than just him, at least at the very least, aware of this situation or what was going to happen. I feel like there could be another woman here. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, it keeps showing me that this was a solution to a problem. So tell me more about if Pastor Miller is responsible for his wife unaliving. Worry, adversity, patience. Damn, that's way too much. Envy, so deception and success, surrender, honesty, relationship, and gratitude. Let's see. But he's also worried about his image, which is interesting because this would bring adversity. Indecision, but imagination on top. What's back here? Guilt and abundance again on the back. We still 50-50 on it right now. So what we're going to do now is ask how Micah honestly, genuinely feels about her husband and vice versa. And we'll see if anything else is going to come out about this case or what. So please do hit that like button. Show me Micah Miller's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings toward her husband, the pastor. How does Micah honestly, genuinely feel about Pastor Miller, her husband? How does Micah feel about her husband, her honest, genuine thoughts and feelings? Ace of Swords. Temperance. I don't know what that is. Queen of Wands. Tell me more. Again, it's making me feel like she found out about another woman, possibly. Okay. I wonder if it's another child, too. But I don't know. Let's just go ahead and clarify. So something she found out made her say, okay, absolutely, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this situation. So tell me about the Ace of Swords. But on the surface, I'm not seeing anything terrible. Okay. So why the Ace of Swords for how Micah Miller honestly, genuinely feels about her husband. So he's very logical, very smart, very celebrated. Again, when I was just trying to figure out if she had a job or not, it was saying that he was popular. So I don't know if, he's already gained some type of following on social media and things like that, or if it's just a big church and everybody knew about it. I don't know. But either way, saying he's well liked, and she typically sees him as somebody that is trying to, or at least trying to appear as if they're doing the right thing, but very celebrated is what she's saying. And so why temperance? But he does a good job at keeping up appearances because it's definitely showing me somebody different behind the scenes, having a different personality, but knowing how to control it or use it to his advantage. So temperance, magician, and the strength card. I almost feel like she was packing and everything. Why the Queen of Wands? I want a break. I want, to be separated is the vibes I'm getting. And okay. So she was waiting for the perfect opportunity to leave the situation. Um, but yeah, I'm still not getting like a whole, a lot of mess though. So let's go a little bit deeper and then we'll move on. So it is showing me like, he's different in private than in person, in public. Tell me more about how Micah feels about her husband, the pastor, unfulfilled again. So you have any emotional attachment to a job, a person, or whatever that's no longer serving you. Explore your wants and needs and consider a change, which I feel like she was doing. And you're unhappy with your income situation, whatnot, but too scared to make any changes. Helper. Like I said, there's more than one person here. And she was unfulfilled just being his helper. And then I was gonna say that, like, I feel like maybe she tried to leave before or said she was gonna leave, but there was some type of setback, and that could have been the second pregnancy, or if she was pregnant again. Um, think before you offer help. Set healthy time boundaries or healthy boundaries in general. Cashier, sales rep, call center, any field you're able to assist others. Make sure your goals are yours and not someone else's. And I feel like that's what she was kind of coming to a realization with. Okay, that she was living her life for everybody but herself, or her husband or whatnot. So tell me how Pastor Miller, the husband of Micah Miller, how does he honestly, genuinely feel about Micah Miller? Pastor Miller, how does he honestly, genuinely feel about his wife? How has he been feeling about his wife over the last few months? Micah Miller, Pastor Miller, show me his honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards his wife over the last few months. Micah Miller's husband, Pastor Miller, his honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Micah over the last few months. Nine of Wands, Four Swords. So I wonder if they was even staying in the same place. They only gave us two cards. So Wounded Warrior, maybe still, it can represent like still wanting to fight and give it another chance. Again, I feel like they were separated or on a break, even if they were living together. But Wounded Warrior, guarded. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify those two cards. He could have been seeing her as the Ice Queen at this point because we did end with the Queen of Swords, but that could just be his energetic counterpart, right? So he could have even been accusing her of cheating. But yeah, so let's see. Why did Pastor Miller feel the Nine of Wands towards his wife, Micah Miller? Why the Nine of Wands? Why? That done rolled all the way over there. Maybe they weren't being intimate. He wasn't feeling like, he was being treated like a husband. He wanted to be in control, and he felt like he was losing his control, perhaps. Okay, because he wanted her back. Why the Four of Swords? Five of Pentacles. So he felt disconnected from her. Felt a level of dislike towards her. Again, feel like she's the ice princess. Feel like he was losing his grip on her. I don't know what those are yet, so give me a moment. And we ended with the Ace of Cups, so there was still some form of love there. And again, we ended with the Nine of Pentacles on the back. So the last two that came out, Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Okay, but also again, I feel like, well, let's see. Let's clarify this again because I just want to see if there was something else that she found out, or you know. Gratitude, surrender, death. So he was coming to the realization that it was over, that she wasn't going to more than likely change her mind. guilt, surrender, gratitude, death, and success. Let's do love oracles. So, surprisingly enough, his energy seems more negative than hers versus how they see each other. Tell me more about how Pastor Miller felt about Micah Miller. Free yourself, keep an open mind. And then we have let your friends help you. Pay attention to red flags, stay optimistic and flirt. So like, yeah, he could have been saying that she was cheating, or again, this could be just him dating someone else. So let's see. I want to ask, where was Pastor Miller when Micah allegedly unalived herself? Where was Pastor Miller when his wife Micah Miller left her physical body? Where was Pastor Miller? Where was Pastor Miller when his wife left her physical body? What was he doing? Where was he at? Pastor Miller, where was he at? What was he doing? Pastor Miller, where was he at? What was he doing? Nope, that didn't flip over. Okay, so he was with a group of people. Maybe they was having service allegedly. Okay. Um, he was tied up doing something allegedly, but let's go ahead and get into it. I'm seeing again a group of people or multiple people here, and this time we ended with the justice. Hangman. Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups and a Seven of Swords. So wherever he said he wasn't, okay? Allegedly. He could have been, or he could have just been with another woman, allegedly. But let's keep going. Why the Three of Pentacles? That's where we ended. Sneaking up on her, scaring her. Because like I said, we keep seeing that King of Cups and there go the Queen of Cups this time. So he is following up behind the Queen of Cups. There she go. I wonder if there were more injuries on her than just these gunshot wounds. But of course, we may never know. Why the Three of Pentacles? The Fool and Judgment. Is it? Yeah, Judgment. So he was trying to keep up with a alibi. So he probably does have an alibi, but there's people helping him again with the shady shorts under that Three of Pentacles. Okay. Why the Hangman? Six of Swords. So again, he was solving some type of problem. Six of Swords, Hangman. Tell me more about that Hangman. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and a Justice. He could have, I don't know how they found her. I mean, she was in a park, so it wouldn't take that long for her to be found, right? But I wonder if he had, you know, reported her missing or whatnot. But yeah, it's I feel like a trap, bruh. It's see, it's under that Hangman. That's the same energy. Justice, which is also the last card we're about to clarify with the Ace of Pentacles. There's opportunity to get out of this stuck energy and go into calmer waters. There's an opportunity to exact some type of revenge or take control back over a situation. Look at this shit. Okay. And either and or he was with another woman and cheating. But like I said, there was a helper in the situation. I think I could be off. But Three of Swords and the Ace of Wands, he was betraying someone. And then right here is the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, not Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Okay. So tell us why we have the Justice twice. Why do we have the Justice twice? Why do we have the Justice twice? What's that? An ending. Over unaliving allegedly. There was a deadline attached to this. There was something that, needed to fit in a particular time frame. Again, even if that was just like, alibi or whatnot. So tell me more about what Pastor Miller was allegedly doing when his wife, Micah Miller, left her physical body. Surrender, courage, growth, health, grief. So, like I said, he could have been saying, "Oh, she's missing um, success." He was successfully completing something here. Again, we do have adversity here too. Um, let's use this deck as well. Tell me more about what Pastor Miller was doing when his wife, Micah Miller, left her physical body. Leadership. Again, that could be police, work smart. Parenthood with take off. Anything else? I don't know what that is yet. Growth again, loss, setbacks. And that other one was teacher. So was there some type of parent teacher situation going on or some type of event going on possibly? But either way, you have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. Teaching, coaching, mentoring, motivational speaker, and then parenthood, healing your inner child will help you make money, caregiver, teacher, pediatrician. I keep seeing a teacher. I keep seeing something with a school, or this could be work. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house, personally and professionally, to start with a clean palette. Okay? Okay. All right. Let me think if there's anything else that we haven't covered. Um, show me the events leading up to Micah Miller leaving her physical body. So if she talked to anybody, if she's seen anybody, um, if she stopped anywhere, anything like that, show me the moments leading up to the unaliving of Micah Miller. Anybody else there? Any conversations? Any stops? Any actions? Show me the moments leading up to the unaliving of Micah Miller, of her leaving her physical body. Show me the moments leading up to it. The moments leading up to it. The last 5 minutes. Micah Miller. Show me the last 5 minutes. Micah Miller. Strength with judgment. We ended with the Ten of Swords. Back here is the King of Wands. I'm going to see if I can get anything else out. Show me the last moments of Micah Miller. Nine of Swords. Show me the truth. Show me clarity. The last moments of Micah Miller leaving up to her unaliving. Okay. Keep seeing this person too. King of Wands. Knight of Cups. Okay. So what else came out? They go to King of Pentacles again. Okay. We're going to jump into it. So I am seeing despair. I am seeing stress. I am not feeling mentally and emotionally well, but I still do see this group of people. Okay. So let's jump into it. Oops. Act right. Okay, show me strength for the last few moments of Micah Miller before she left her physical body. Why strength? Ten of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Why judgment? Why judgment? And then Nine of Swords. So maybe she was in the car. Why the Three of Pentacles? Hangman, Six of Cups. Why the King of Pentacles twice? Ten of Pentacles. King of Cups again. Right with that planning. This was up against her better judgment to meet up with him, or why the Five of Pentacles? Dude, I just don't. A lot of these are, I could attribute to her doing it herself, but the petty energy and the other people I'm seeing and this opportunity, it just seems so off. And every time, bro. And so, of course, this could have been her opportunity to get out the situation, if you will, because she didn't see any other way out. But let's see. Hold on. Who pulled the trigger that ended Micah Miller's life, allegedly? So we're going to see if it comes up with her energy or someone else's. And then, I don't want to keep pushing it. Who pulled the trigger that ended Micah Miller's life? Okay. Who pulled the trigger that ended Micah Miller's life? Ace of Wands. Who pulled the trigger? Who pulled the trigger that ended Micah Miller's life? Okay. Well, we do have a few different energies, but we do have the Empress here right in the middle. 3 cards on that side, 3 there, and the Empress in the middle. And 7 can, represent truth, so in clarity. But let's see. I do keep seeing these phone calls, these conversations from different numbers. I do feel like I'm getting threat energy here. Dude, I don't know. And right here at the front, with all this relief, is the freaking Emperor, y'all. I don't think she did. I don't think she did. But we're going to clarify in a moment. See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying on the back. Here we go. High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, the Hermit, and a Death card. So what that says to me is that there is an unknown person, but I could be wrong. So let's go ahead and clarify what we have here. It keeps coming here with the plan. Again, it could be her plan, but so let's go ahead and clarify. Death card. 6 of Wands. It keeps coming as a victory, right? Why the 9 of Swords? That flip back over. Why the 9 of Swords? We have the Tower. It do show her being stressed as heck. Stressed and hurt. Why Judgment? Emperor. And the other one was the 10 of Pentacles. So the judgment with the Emperor, Ten of Pentacles, the next card is the Empress. Why the Empress? Why the Empress? So like I said, there could be a couple, you know, that did this together. Keep saying that King of Pentacles there. Why the Hangman? Tell me about the Hangman. Oops. I guess so. Nine of Wands and the Star card. Queen of Cups. It kind of just slipped out. I guess I'll leave it out. Okay. I feel like this is about a few different things. Oh, that's what I was gonna ask too. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this one. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing other people possibly on both sides. Yeah, there's a few different people here. Well, I don't want to say few, but at least two. Okay. So let's do this deck real quick and then we'll ask this other question. Keep showing partnership. Parenthood. Work smart. What's that? Manifesting. Gaia. Investment. So this could have been paid allegedly. Student, business, Gaia, manifesting, because I am seeing a younger energy here as well. So this could have been hired, somebody he could have hired somebody allegedly. I'm surprised the Hierophant hasn't come out more. So let's see. Is it anything that Micah Miller knew that put her life in danger? Anything she knew or found out that put her life in danger? Micah Miller, the wife of the pastor. Did she know anything or found out anything that put her in danger? Yes. Look at that. That's a yes. All aces are yeses. What is it? What did she find out? What did she know? What was going on? What was going on? Okay. Again, we ended with money. So money and or family, community, 4 wands. So, okay. Yeah, this is about cheating as well, So let's go ahead and clarify this. Yeah, 4 wands again when I cracked the deck that time. So this could again even just be the church building, Why the Ace of Swords? What did she find out? What does she know? What did she find out? Damn, that's a lot of freaking cards. I'm gonna put these back because that's way too many cards. Way too many cards. But we've seen conflict in there. We've seen abuse of finances. Why the Ace of Swords for if Micah found out anything? She could have threatened to speak about it, or he was just frightened that she would. Look at that shit. So somebody at the church or somebody he worked with and or both is who he was messing around with. So this person is still around. Yeah. That's what it's showing me. Cheating, betrayal. Maybe he obtained some things under false, like some big accomplishment under false pretenses or whatever the case is. Okay. And this again still has something to do with the past. Not only him wanting her to stay, but something else. Show me the overall state of the church that Pastor Miller, Micah Miller's husband, preaches at. What's going on with the church itself? So finances or anything like that. Show me Pastor Miller's church, the energy around the church, financial and otherwise. Start off with the 9 of Cups, so that's not bad. We do have another opportunity here in terms of that. Maybe some type of elevation or growth. Show me the overall energy of the church where Pastor Miller, Michael Miller's husband, preaches. So it looked like his parishioners or whatnot is sticking by him. But look, y'all, it's gonna be exposed soon. It's some type, and maybe y'all know about this, maybe they know about this. I don't know. But there is money issues there. Okay, and here he goes sitting there right at the top. We do have, yeah. So now he shows as a lot of different energies, and or it's other people involved, but he keeps showing up as the fire, earth, and air, and water. He's showing up as every, you know, he's showing up as everything. Okay. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, child. Okay. So it may be a couple different people that he has dealt with inappropriately within the church. But also we have the Five of Pentacles here. So we're gonna get down there and clarify that in a moment. Why the Nine of Cups for the overall energy of Pastor Miller's church? Why the Nine of Cups? One more. Oof. Has someone else passed around him? That's way too many. So there may have been opportunity, but now, that person that presented the opportunity to he and or this church may walk away from it. Why the Two of Wands? Tell me about this near future energy. Yeah, some people may speak out about him. Why the Five of Pentacles for the church? Why the Five of Pentacles for the church? So yeah, bills have not been kept up on, or there's some like underground type of transfers of money or whatever. It's some shady stuff going down with finances. Tell me more. Okay. So I don't necessarily see him stepping down, but I do see some issues where he has betrayed the church that's coming to light by the end of the year, if not sooner. This could be another month. But let's go ahead and do this deck. Yeah, Five of Pentacles again. Business change. Money is, yes, issues with finances. The office. So, yeah. There you go again. More fives. More lack, more changes. Gossip, yeah. So, like I said, there's going to be other people speaking out about their dealings with the pastor. So, whether that be women or children or whatever the case is, because I keep seeing young energy here as well. Okay, this is our final question. Please do hit that like button. Please do. If there's any specific questions or any insights that you guys have about this case, put them in the comments. And if you like and interact, then I know you like this content, and we'll definitely do an update. Okay. Final question. Is there anything else we can see coming to light as it um, connects to Micah Miller and her passing and Pastor Miller? Is there anything else we can see with this case involving Micah Miller and Pastor Miller? Anything else coming to light? That flip back over, which was the King of Wands with the Death card. What fell is some more, yeah. It's going to be some exposure of some sorts, like I said. Anything else? Wheel of Fortune. Seven of Swords. That luck is running out, sugar face. Nine of Wands. So this could just be, people on the intranet like myself, and, maybe even the news, but people are, coming up with their own, timeline of events and things like that. But so let's go ahead and clarify this real quick. So, child, right in between the Ace of Swords, truth, and Seven of Swords, deception, manipulation, etc., is the Wheel of Fortune. So, so I may say divine intervention, but we gonna see what it is in a moment. I keep seeing these young energies. Again, this could be his children, but I just keep seeing kids here. So you know what? That's where we ended was the Ace of Page of Pentacles. So I'm just going to clarify this first, okay? And behind this energy seems to be some communication. Tell me about that. King of Wands and the Empress. So I know their kids are really young, but I think he has kids with someone else as well. So I don't know. Only time will tell, right? So why the Ace of Swords for what we can see next unfold? I am seeing some type of victory too. So again, this could be life insurance. It could be a few different things, but I'm seeing a couple here. Why deception? So some truths, this could be coming from her friends and family saying, oh no, their relationship wasn't so great. She was leaving. It was this going on. It was that going on. You know, maybe some people aren't allowed to see the kids. So I'm seeing this guarded energy around the children as well. But yeah, I'm seeing some accusations here and some of Micah's story being told. So I know I said we was going to end it, but this one more question. How was things going between Micah and the pastor, the Millers? How was the relationship? What was going on in their marriage before her passing? What was going on between the Millers, Mr. and Mrs. Miller, Micah Miller, and Pastor Miller? What was going on? Oof, the Tower. Tower could go either way. We'll clarify in a moment, see what else coming out. So again, we ended with that Empress and the Four Swords. Very, very discontent and unfulfilled, unsatisfied. Um, I don't know why I keep feeling like something somebody ate or something somebody took as well. There go that King of Wands again with the Page of Swords. Again, I keep seeing some type of conversation or messages. A lot of damn cards again. Okay. So seems like a conversation about, hey, you know, I want to settle this amicably. You know, I want to end this situation, but I want to be fair. I wonder if there was some type of celebration coming up. So why the Tower for the vibes of Pastor Miller and Micah Miller's marriage? Why the Tower? What type of tower is this? What type of tower is this? Walking away again. Yeah. So, something was found out. And then it was almost like also something that's happening that was like, okay, finally, this is the perfect time. Okay, finally, this is my opportunity to leave, you know? Why the Four Cups? I'm seeing a new person fighting. I'm seeing very nasty messages between the two of them. Emperor is under that Page of Swords, so specifically from him. Okay, you're still my wife. You're gonna do. It's just very It's just I'm seeing a disguise. Look at that right there with the Emperor again. So this was his intentions allegedly. This was a decision he made, a conscious decision, allegedly, to wait for her or waiting for the perfect moment. Okay, there was supposed to be some type of celebration. There was supposed to be something going on or was coming up. And maybe that's Mother's Day. I don't know when this happened, how long this case been going on. But yeah, it's supposed to be a secret about them breaking up. It's like he didn't want anybody to know. Again, keeping up appearances. But yeah, maybe the police will take a second look at this situation because this is planned by at least two people. Clarify this again. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of turmoil, conflict, towers, negative conversations, suffering in silence, and just a lot of different things that, you know, perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Discipline, I could accomplish what I set my mind to. Like I said, this was intentional. Oh, you want to be free, huh? I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Again, intention to change this situation. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. You know, I feel like they both had the same end goal in terms of I want to end this situation, and then him, I got to end this situation type of thing. Patience and focusing on the lighter side of life. What else? In health, the perfect opportunity to do it. And then this is very smug. You know, again, that Five of Swords energy. We ended with relationship and happiness on top with judgment and peace. And then on the bottom is growth, courage, pride, and love. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to do this last clarifier. Please do hit the like button, the past, transporter, science. There's some would be evidence in the car. I don't know if she did it in the car or just out in the park. So I will look at it after this. Underworld. See, I feel like somebody was hired. There was some underworld dealings going on, whether it be that or something else. Unfulfilled, slow, Gaia. See, I'm just saying. Windfall. Again, this could be some type of life insurance takeoff with spirituality and life purpose. It's just both of them on each side making decisions um, that did not mesh well. I don't know. It's just like wanting the same thing and the energy being so hectic that you're getting what you want, but in a very shitty way. You know, it's kind of that vibe. So be careful what you wish for. So when you're being intentional, you got to be very direct and intentional type thing. It's just that's just the vibes it gives me. Doesn't have to be necessarily exactly how I say, but that is what I have for you guys. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Laters.